Good afternoon, Namaste, Salam, and welcome to day 3 of the Inspire conference. My name is Payoshni. I work with Teach for India, and I'm so thrilled to be here today with all of you. We hope you have enjoyed the first 2 days of Inspire and listened and learned together. On day 3, let's get ready to dream together. Today, we will rewind a little bit and go back to January 1st, 1848. One chilly Pune morning, 172 years ago, a little revolution took place amidst the four walls of a Vada. Savitribai Phule, widely regarded as India's first female teacher, opened India's first school for girls. A provocative idea at that time, which was teaching math, science, and social studies to girls, required a strong leader like Savitribai, as revolutions do come at a cost. She famously carried an extra sari with her to school as she was attacked with cow dung, stones, and verbal abuse on her way to school almost every single day by conservative people who could not see girls getting a Western education. The very important idea of educating girls required a strong and determined leader like Savitribai, who took acute criticism, pressure to follow norms, and even social boycott on her chin and forged ahead. I wanted us to start our time together today by thinking of the many great leaders and teachers like Savitribai who had the courage and determination to back really good ideas, allowing us to dream of a better world together. I would love for our audience today, wherever you are joining in from, Facebook, YouTube, to please take a minute and maybe share in the chat box the name of a teacher that empowered you to dream. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to do that. So let's think about a teacher that really helped us dream, become better people. For me, for example, it was Mrs. Bhattacharya who taught me in grade 6th, 7th, and 8th. And she gave me my love for history and writing and just the immense confidence in my abilities. I hope you're using the chat box to just share and celebrate the teachers that have made a difference to your life. Haripriya Gutti, Rajapuram, Swapna Supriya. Please keep your responses coming in. Durga ma'am, Shankar Neel Shetty, Velity Sastri, M.V. Ramana, Dongre teacher. We owe so much to our teachers. Mr. Badge, Mahareddy, Nirja ma'am, Ramakrishnam Raju, Annapurna ma'am, Nagaraju sir, my father, my mother, amazing, Srinivas sir, Mr. Bhaskar Rao, Mr. Kalyan Chakravarti Ramaraju, John sir, Helen ma'am, Manisha ma'am. Thank you so much, folks. Please keep your responses coming in. Thank you, everyone. And please keep sharing and celebrating our teachers. When I think of a better world, I think of a world where everyone has a voice, including our children. And I'm joined today by Jigyasa, a Teach for India alumna and the co-founder of Slam Out Loud, another strong leader backing up a really strong idea. Welcome, Jigyasa.
Hi, Payoshni. Hi, everybody.
How are you, Jigyasa, today?
A standard response in pandemic is so far so good.
Yes. I was thinking about how Savitribai really enabled voices for so many girls and women over the decades. And, one can confidently say that she played a really big part in enabling the voice of two of us here. And, so many other people who have joined us in the audience today. And I really love it, Jigyasa, that now you're taking this same idea, the same ideas that Savitribai set out, just taking that idea forward by being the enabler of voices for the children of our country. So Jigyasa, I have to ask you this. What does finding one's voice actually mean?
Yeah. And thank you for that question, Payashni. It's a difficult question, and everybody might have their own answers. But from my capabilities, I believe that fostering voice has always really been a part of how young people have understood growing up, from forming better relationships to civic engagement to political participation. Like I think of so many acts of participatory culture, right? Invisible Children, Dreamer movement, and very recently what we saw in the Indian political discourse. And it makes me think, what is the support these young people's agency and creative expression would have got? What led them to harness creative practices to really affect social change? And then I think about like, what does that support look like in a classroom? What does that support of finding a child's voice look like in a classroom? What enables a child to raise their hand in a class without the fear that their answer can be only in two buckets, which is either right or wrong? And various practices can support children in building their own voice and agency. And at Slam Out Loud, we believe that art and artistic opportunities have immense power to do that. So we use art forms like storytelling, theater, poetry, and visual arts to help children build the skills of what is inspired by Kelly's we call creative confidence, and how building that can be an enabler in children finding their voices.
Thank you so much, Jigyasa, for the beautiful answer. Audience, please don't forget to join us at the end of the day to witness the performance of a bright young girl from Teach for India and Slam Out Loud together, actually, who will share her voice with us by using slam poetry as the medium. I'm going to run you through the really quickly overview of the agenda of today. Just like previous days, we will have parallel sessions going on, and you can select a session that interests you. We will begin with a keynote speech and move into sessions followed by panel discussions. Then there is another round of sessions. There are interesting live masterclasses and another set of panel discussions towards the end. And then we will meet again for closing. I'm really looking forward to attending, Jo Chopra's session on inclusive education, Anuradha and Dhiman's session on skills and values towards a better India, and the panel discussion on implementers' perspective of the NEP, which I'm sure a lot of our audience members would be curious to see. What sessions are you hoping to join today, Jigyasa?
I think my top three would be the panel discussion with the kids on NEP for sure. The second is actually Mehrdad and Roya's session on 21st century skills through storytelling. And probably a third one would be Google's Vision for Education by Bani. These seem like very, very interesting sessions.
Absolutely. And all of these sessions sound so exciting, and I really cannot wait to get started.